Vandeham Shri Guru Shriyatam Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishikam Vitam Sya Om Jnana Timarandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasma Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurkam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Bidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Bidam Sundaram Bande Vishwa Gurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noi Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavanam Balarka Chelan Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyamburim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Banditam Shubharam Mareka Sharanam Nyashishvara Sridharam Vanshakaupatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahamananyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratabhishe Namah. So we're continuing with our readings of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat by Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur. And we're in the Adi-khanda, chapter 12, about how the Lord wanders throughout Nabadwip. Text number 214. Vishnu Dware Basilena Goranga Sundar Shalila Paduya Bharga Jarajatagar. Sri Gaurasundar sat down at the door of his Vishnu temple, and his students all returned to their homes. Deke Prabhu Purnamasi Chandrara Udai Vrindavana Chandra Baba Hoila Ridoy. As Nimai saw the full moon one night, his heart became absorbed in the mood of Sri Vrindaban Chandra. Apurva Murali Dhwani Lagila Korite Ai Bai Arakeho Napaya Shunite. Nimai then began to play a flute in a most enchanting tune, which only Mother Sachi could hear. Sri Bhuvana Mohan Murale Shuni Ai Ananda Magane Murcha Gela Setai. When Mother Sachi heard the sound of the flute, which attracts the three worlds, she fell unconscious in ecstasy. Kaneke Chaitanya Pai Stira Koriman Apurva Murali Dhwani Korana Shravan. After a while, she regained consciousness and steadied her mind as she continued listening to the wonderful sound of the flute. Jekare Vasiyad She Goranga Sundar Sedike Shanilena Bamshi Manohar. Sachi then noticed that the enchanting sound of the flute was coming from the direction where Nimai was sitting. Adbhuta Shunya Aila Bahire Deke Putra Basijache Vishnur Duyare. Mother Sachi came outside in astonishment and saw that her son was sitting at the door of the Vishnu temple. Aranahipayan Shunite Bamshinad Putrara Ridoye Deke Akashara Chanda. She could no longer hear the sound of the flute, but she saw the full moon on the chest of her son. Putra Bake Deke Chandram Mandala Sakate Vishmita Hoyai Chahe Charibite. Seeing the moon on the chest of her son, Sachi was struck with wonder and began looking around. Grihea Shebashiai Lagila Chintite Ki Hetu Nisjoy Kichu Nisjoy Kichu Napare Korite. Mother Sachi then went back inside and began to think about the reason for such a vision. Imatakata Bhagavati Sachiai Jatadeke Prakasha Taharantanai In this way, the most fortunate Mother Sachi saw unlimited manifestations of opulence. Tondin Nishabage, Sachi Ai Shune, Gita Badya Chandrabaya Katash Shatajane. One night, Sachi heard hundreds of people singing and playing musical instruments. Bahuvida Murka Bhadya Nritya Parathala Jaina Maharasa Krida Shunena Vishala. By the sound of dancing and various wind instruments, she considered that a grand Rasa Leela festival was taking place. Kondin deke sarva bhori garadwar Jyotirmoy by Kichu Nadekin Ar. One day, all she could see was a brilliant spiritual effulgence permeating her house. Kondin Dekiati Divya Narigan Lakmi Prai Sabe Haste Padma Vibhushan. Another day she saw many divine women who all held lotus flowers in their hands and resembled the goddess of fortune. Kondin Deki Jyotirmoy Devagan Deki Puna Aranahi Pai Darashan. One day she saw the effulgent demigods, but when she looked again, she couldn't see them. Aire Sab Drishti Kachu Chitranahe Vishnu Bhakti Swarupini Bede Jare Kohe. It is not astonishing that Sachi had such visions, for the Vedas describe her as a personification of devotional service to Lord Vishnu. Ai Jari Sakrit Koren Drishtipate Say Hoy Adhikariye Sabdekite. Whoever receives the merciful glance of Mother Sachi becomes eligible to see such opulences. Henamate Sri Gora Sundar Vanamali Achiguda Rupe Nijanande Kutuhali. In this way, Sri Gora Sundar, who was non-different from Lord Krishna, lived in Nabadwip incognito while relishing his own ecstasy. Jajapiyate Prabhu apana prakashe tatapiya chinitena parikondashe. Although the Lord manifested his opulences in various ways, his servants were still unable to recognize him. Hena se Odatya Prabhu Korana Kotuke Temata Udata Ar Nahi Navadipe. The arrogance that was sportingly displayed by Nimai was unmatched throughout Nabadwip. Jakana Jay Rupe Lila Koran Ishwar Se Sarvasheshta Tara Nahika Sosar Juda Lila Prati Icha Upaje Jakan Asta Siksha Bira Ar Natake Timan Kamalila Karnite Jakana Icha Hoy Lakard Bhuta Banita Se Korana Vijay Dhanabilasite Se Jakana Icha Hoy Prajara Garete Hoy Nidikote Moy Emana Udata Gorasundarekane E Prabhu Virakta Dharma Loibe Jatane E Prabhu Virakta Dharma Loibe Jakane Se Virakti Bhakti Kona Kota Tribhuvane Anyeki Sambhavitaha Vyakta Sarvajane. The pastimes enjoyed by the Lord are supreme in all respects. Whenever the Lord desires to fight, he becomes the topmost hero, and no one can surpass his prowess with weapons. Whenever the Lord desires to enjoy conjugal pastimes, he manifests millions of beautiful women. Whenever the Lord desires to enjoy opulence, he fills his servants' homes with millions of oceans of wealth. In this way, the arrogant nature, now manifest by the Lord, immediately vanished when he accepted the path of renunciation. At that time, not even a fragment of the renunciation and devotion that he manifest could be found throughout the three worlds. Is this possible for anyone else? So the Lord is showing some arrogance and some forms of opulence. But when he takes sannyas, when he becomes renounced, he easily gives all that up. So this chapter is very nice, describing the Lord's wandering throughout Nabadwip, because we heard yesterday, everywhere he went, he'd say, he'd say, go to every house in Nabadwip at one time or another, and he'd say, to the person making fragrances, your product is very nice, but alas, I have no money. And they'd say, take anyway. You can pay later or not at all, as you like. And everyone was giving him, every place he went, the florist for garland, for cloth, everywhere he went, people, he'd say, I don't have any money, and they'd say, it doesn't matter. You take whatever you want. You don't have to pay me. Or if you like, pay later or not at all. So he was very, the Lord was very arrogant, and at the same time he is very opulent, but all that will disappear when he takes sannyas. Emat Ishwarer Sarvasheshta Karma Sabe Seva Kere Hare Se Tahana Dharma. The activities of the Lord are supreme in all respects, but it is his nature to accept defeat at the hands of his devotees. Ekdin Prabhu Aisina Rajapate Panchashat Paduya Prabhu Charibite. One day Nimai, along with 5 to 7 students, was walking down the main road. Vyabhare Raja Jogya Bastra Paridan Ange Pita Bastra Shobe Krishnera Saman. Nimai was dressed like a king. The yellow cloth that covered his body made him look just like Krishna. Adare Tambula Koti Chandra Shri Badan Loke Bole Murti Manta Eki Maran. As he chewed betel nut, his face resembled millions of moons. People who saw him inquired, is he Cupid? Lalate Dilak Urdwa Pustake Shri Kore Drishtimatre Padmanetre Sarva Papa Hare. His forehead was decorated with tilak, and in his hands he carried some books. A glance from his lotus eyes destroyed all sins. Sabhavi Chanchala Paduyara Bharga Sange Bahu Dolaya Prabhu Aisana Range. As the restless natured Lord walked along with his students, his arms swung back and forth. Daibe Pate Aisana Pandita Shribas Prabhudeki Matratana Hoila Mahahas. By providence, Srivas Pandit was coming from the opposite direction at that time. Upon seeing the Lord, Srivas began to laugh loudly. Tani Deki Prabhu Korilena Namaskar Chirajive How Bole Srivas Udar. Nimai offered obeisances to Srivas, who blessed Nimai by saying, live forever. Hasya Srivas Bole Kaha Deki Shuni Kati Chali Jacha Udatera Chudamani Krishnana Bhujiya Kala Kikarye Gonao Ratridina Nirabadi Keniba Padao Pade Kenilok Krishna Bhakti Janibare Say Jade nahila tabe vidyaya ki kore eteke sarbada vyarta naganao kala parilata ebe Krishna bhajaha shakao. Hasi bole Mahaprabhu shunaha pandit tomara kripaya seha hoy benischita. Shiva smiled and inquired, O best of the arrogant, where are you going? Why do you uselessly waste your time by not worshiping Krishna? Why do you spend day and night simply teaching mundane knowledge? Why do people study? Education is only for understanding devotional service of Lord Krishna. Therefore, don't uselessly waste your time any longer. You've studied enough. Now you should worship Krishna. Nimai smiled and said, Listen, Pandit, that will certainly be done by your mercy. He's saying, yes, I'll do that, but not now. Enta bole Mahaprabhu hasya chalila gangatiriase sishu sayite milila. After speaking in this way, Mahaprabhu smiled and departed for the bank of the Ganges, where he met his students. Gangatire Basilena Sri Sachinandan Chaturdike Bidiya Basila Sishyagan. Sri Sachinandana then sat on the bank of the Ganges with his students, surrounding him on all sides. So Mahaprabhu was sitting on the Ganga banks. Koti Muke says Shobha Napari Kohite Upama Uttara Nahi Deki Trijagate. I could not describe the beauty of that scene even if I had millions of mouths. There is no comparison in the three worlds. Chandra Taraganan Ba Boliba Sehonoi Sakalanka Tarakala Shoy Bridi Hoy. I cannot compare that scene with the moon surrounded by stars, because the moon has spots and it also waxes and wanes. Sarvakala Paripurna He Prabhurkala Nishkalanka Te Se Upama Durigela. This Lord, however, is eternally complete and spotless. Therefore, a comparison with the moon is unjustified. Brihaspati Upamao Ditena Jujai Teho Ek Paka Deva Ganera Sahai. I cannot compare Nimai with even Brihaspati, because Brihaspati is partial to the demigods. E Prabhu Sabar Paka Sabai Sabar Ateva Se Dristanta Nahoy Ihar. The Lord, however, is partial to everyone, and therefore a comparison with Brihaspati is also unjustified. Kamadeva Upama Ba Diva Sehonoi Teho Chite Jagile Chitera Kobahoy. Nor can I compare Nimai with Cupid, because if Cupid appears in one's heart, that heart becomes agitated. E Prabhu Jagile Chite Sarvabandha Koi Paramanirmala Suprasana Chittahoy. When this Lord appears in one's heart, however, all one's material bondage is destroyed, and his heart becomes pure and happy. Emata Sakala Drishtanta Jogyanoi Sabe Ek Upama Dekiya Chiteloi. Therefore, all these comparisons are improper, but there is one comparison that I can think of. Kalindira Tirajena Srinanda Kumar Gopa Brinda Madhya Se Korila Bihar Se Gopa Brinda Loy Se Krishna Chandra Buje Dvija Rupe Ganga Tire Kore Ranga. Just as the son of Nanda enjoyed his pastime sitting amongst the cowherd boys on the bank of the Jamuna, that same Krishna in the form of a Brahman now enjoyed pastimes sitting with those same cowherd boys on the bank of the Ganges. Ganga Tire Jai Jane Deke Prabhu Mukh Se Paya Ati Anirvachaniya Sukh. Whoever saw the Lord's face as he sat on the bank of the Ganges attained immediate attained indescribable happiness. Whoever saw the Lord's face as he sat on the bank of the Ganges attained indescribable happiness. Dikiya Prabhu Teja Ati Vilakan Gangatire Kanakani Kore Sarvajan Kehobole Eta Teja Manusharanoi Kehobole E Brahmana Vishnu Amshahoy Kehobole Vipra Raja Haibeka Gode Say A Buje A Katanad Nade Raja Chakravarti China Dekiye Sakao Emata Bole Jara Jata Budibao. Okay. Seeing the Lord's extraordinary effulgence, everyone on the bank of the Ganges began to whisper to one another. Someone said, an ordinary human does not have such effulgence. Someone else said, this Brahman is a portion of Lord Vishnu. Another said, I think he will fulfill the prediction that a Brahman will become the king of Goda, of Bengal, for he has all the symptoms of a king. In this way, everyone spoke according to their understanding. Adyapaka pratisab kataksha korea vyakya kori Prabhu Ganga Samipe Basya. Meanwhile, the Lord pointed out faults in the other teachers as he engaged in explaining the scriptures on the banks of the Ganges. Hoi Vyakyanoi Kore Naya Kore Hoi Sakala Kandiya Seishe Sakala Stapaya. Nimai established correct statements as incorrect and incorrect statements as correct. Then, after refuting all other explanations, he again established the proper meaning with new explanations. Prabhu bole Tarayami Bali Jay Pandita Ekbara Bhyakya Kore Amara Sahita. The Lord said, I consider a person learned if he is able to discuss with me. Say Bhyakya Bhyakana Korea Arbar Ama Probobi Ama Probodibe Hena Shakti Achikar. Who has the power to refute me by establishing a different explanation? Emadeshwara Bhyanjena Ahankar Sarvagarva Churna Hoy Shimiya Sabar. As the Supreme Lord exhibited his pride in this way, he smashed the pride of all others. So his pride diminishes everyone else's pride. Kataba Prabhura Sishya Tarantanai Kataba Mandali Hoy Pade Tai Tai. The Lord has innumerable students who studied in groups under his direction. Pratidin Dashabish Brahmana Kumar Aisha Prabhurapaya Kore Namaskar. Every day, 10 to 20 Brahmin boys came to offer obeisances to the Lord. Pandita Amara Paribhana Tomastane Kitchu Jani Hena Kripa Koriva Apane. They would say, O Pandit, we wish to study with you. Please be merciful so that we may learn something. Balo Balo Hasi Prabhu Bolena Bachan Hemata Pratidin Bare Sishyagan. The Lord smiled and said, very good, very good. Thus the number of his students increased day by day. Gangatiri Sishya Sange Mandali Korea Vaikuntara Chudamani Achina Masya. The Lord of Vaikuntha would sit amidst the circle of his students on the bank of the Ganges. Chaturdike Dekesa Bhagyavantalok Sarvanabadipa Prabhu Prabhave Ashok. Fortunate people watched from all sides, and by the influence of the Lord, the entire city of Nabadwip became free from lamentation. Sayananda JJ Bhagavanta Dekileka Konjan Achi Tara Bhagya Balibeka Who can calculate the good fortune of the pious souls who saw those pastimes? Sayananda dekileka je sukriti jan, tane dekileo kande samsara badan. Just by seeing a pious soul who has seen those pastimes, one is freed from material bondage. The transcendental Vaikuntha pastimes of Sri Gaurasundar are so ecstatic that if one sees a person who sees such pastimes, one is freed from attachment to material existence. Hoila papista janmana, hoila takane, hoilana banshita se sukadarshane. My sinful birth did not take place at that time. Therefore, I was cheated from seeing those pastimes. Tatapiya e kripa kora gora chandra se lila smriti mora hauk janma janma. Still, O Gaurachandra, please be merciful to me so that I may remember those pastimes birth after birth. Say parshade to me nityananda jata jata lila kora mui jena britya hanatata. Wherever you and Nityananda perform pastimes with your associates, may I be present there as a servant. Wherever the pastimes of Sri Gaur, Nityananda, and their associate devotees are manifest, may I receive the opportunity to serve them at all those places, life after life. This is my prayer at the lotus feet of Sri Gaurasundar. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chandajan Vrindaban Das Tuchu Parayu Jugegan. Accepting Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I Vrindaban Das sing the glories of their lotus feet. Thus ends this English translation of the Gaudiya Bhashya commentary on Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, Adi-khanda, chapter 12, entitled The Lord's Wandering Throughout Nabadwip. Well, so we heard about Mahaprabhu's pastimes from his birth as a small child, then as a student. Now this is after he's a student, and he's still engaged in study, but he has now many students who come to him for learning. So, at the same time, Mahaprabhu enjoys life wandering throughout Nabadwip. It says in this chapter that he visited the homes of everybody who lived in Nabadwip. And so many merchants what were some of the merchants? Betel merchants, florists, cloth merchants, perfumes. Like it mentions many merchants, and he goes into their place, and he says, and he asks to see. Let me see the best fragrances you have, and then the perfume maker shows them, and he says, "Oh, these are very nice, but I have no money to buy them, unfortunately." And then the perfume maker would say, "Just take whatever you want. I'm happy to give you. If you pay me later, that's good. If you don't pay me later, that's also good. I don't mind. I'm happy like this." And Mahaprabhu was happy with the devotion of everyone in Nabadwip. Everywhere he went, he would say like that. Oh, huh? Kolavecha. Yeah, Sridhar Kolavecha. He would argue with him and snatch things from him, and tell Kolavecha Sridhar, I want to see, told him, you must have hidden wealth. And like that. Kolavecha Sridhar is very poor, and still he says, "Why, Brahman, are you insisting on just taking from me everything?" And then What's that? So, all right, I'm going to sing Hari Haraya. Are you going to be here today, or are you going to wander off?
No, I'll be here. Not forever.
All right.
Forever.
And you, student, you'll be here today, right?
Partially.
Partially.
He'll be not all here today.
Yeah, he's
Part of it.
we've noticed that he's not all here. Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yaravaya Namah
Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yaravaya Namah
Yaravaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah
Yaravaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah
Gopal Govinda Ram Shimadisudam
Gopal Govinda Ram Shimadisudam
Giridhari Gopinatham Madana Mohan
Giridhari Govinda Madana Mohan
Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra
Chaitanya
Janardan Shiva Sari Gora Bhakta Vrinda
Radha Shiva Sari Gora Bhakta
Jaya Rupa Sanatan Shri Shiva Gopala Bhattadasarana
Shri Shiva Gopala Dasarasarana
Nitai Gosai Kori Charanamam
Jai Gosai Kori Charanamam
Yahweh Vignana Shami Sapuram
Namaste Vijnana Jai Shapuram
Jai Gosai Dharmi
Jai Gosai Dharmi Tarada
Tasamapana Reno Mora Panchama
Vasavarapana Venu Mora Panchatra
Hare Sharana Sevi Bhattacharya
Hare Krishna Siddhi Bhakta
Janame Janame More Amina
Guru Vaishnava Pare Majjayaman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pare Padma Koriyar Harinam Sankirtana Tohe Narottamana
Guru Vaishnava Padma
Gurum Vaishnava Pahat Padma Koriyat. Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Narottama Das. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol.
Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Jandarviki Giridhar Juki. Ayom Vishnupad Paramansa Paravajakachari Ashtatara Sadashishi Mad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramansa Paravajakachari Ashtatara Sadashishi Mad Srila Bhakti Rakakshidhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Sunanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Bharga Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Jiva Gopal Bharadash Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudhi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai. Nartam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Vishvavaranya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Acharya Brinda Ki Jai. Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shyamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Vishvavaranya. So, Samaveda Bhakta Brinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Sripad Bhakti Chandan Parvat Maharaj Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
Janardan Maharaj Ki
Jai.